Today we are going through the ITW brand's 40088.22 caliber fastener tool in a clear, practical way so you can decide if it actually fits your work, not just the marketing claims. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. Instead of a classic unboxing shot, you are seeing my screen as we walk through the specs and real use points. Treat this as if we were at the bench together, just without the overhead camera and flying drywall dust.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
First, what this tool is. It is a single-shot .22 caliber powder-actuated fastener tool designed to drive pins into concrete, block, and steel. It is made for anchoring bottom plates, furring strips, light framing, conduit clips, and light-duty steel-to-concrete work. If you are trying to hang serious structural steel or doing high-volume commercial installs all day, this is not your forever tool. If you need controlled, on-demand power for typical remodeling, basement framing, or job site fixes, this is the category it lives in. Looking at the design, the body is simple. Straightforward barrel, firing mechanism, and handle. No fancy digital anything. That simplicity is good and bad. Good because there is less to break and it is easier to clean. Bad because there is no magic here. If you expect premium ergonomics or pro-grade feel, this model will feel basic. The build quality is fine for the price tier. It does its job if you treat it as a tool, not a hammer. The tolerances are usually consistent, but the finish and materials clearly sit below higher-end branded systems you see on big commercial jobs. On power, it uses .22 caliber powder loads, typically color-coded to control strength. That means you must match load strength and pin length to the base material. On solid concrete with the right load, it can drive pins securely and cleanly. On very hard, old concrete or thick steel, you may see partial drives or mushroomed pins if you push it beyond what it is really made for. For light plates, sill anchors, and clip installs, performance is acceptable and often better than trying to mess with plastic anchors or undersized concrete screws. It is not a miracle solution for every surface. It rewards correct pairing and patience. Operation is simple, but demands discipline. Insert the fastener in the muzzle, insert the load, close it up fully, press firmly against the work surface at 90 degrees, and only then fire. That firm contact is not optional. If you get lazy on that step, you risk misfires or weak shots. Some users notice occasional misfires and inconsistent depth when they rush the seating or mix cheap loads with marginal base material. That is less about the concept and more about how sensitive budget powder tools are to technique. Used correctly, this model can be consistent enough for serious DIY and light trade work. Safety needs to be taken seriously here. This is not a toy and is not just a nail gun. You are firing a controlled explosive charge. Eye and ear protection every single time, no exceptions. Keep hands clear of the muzzle, never point it anywhere but the work surface, and double-check that the chamber is clear when you are done and store the loads separately. If you are not comfortable reading the manual and following it step by step, this category of tool is not for you. The tool relies on you more than a gas or battery gun would. Maintenance is straightforward. Regularly open it up, brush out residue from the barrel and chamber, wipe down moving parts, and make sure buildup does not cause sticking or light strikes. With occasional cleaning, the firing pin and internals hold up reasonably well. Ignore maintenance, and you will notice more misfires, light hits, and frustration, which people sometimes blame on the tool when it's just neglected. Now the honest parts you should think about before buying. The pros: affordable entry into powder-actuated fastening, simple mechanical design, no hoses, no compressor, and real holding power compared to basic plastic anchors. Good for homeowners upgrading their toolkit and for trades who need a backup or occasional use tool. The cons: not as smooth or refined as premium systems, finish feels budget, Recoil and noise are significant for new users, and it can struggle with extremely hard concrete or thick steel, where a higher-end or more powerful platform would do better. If you expect zero learning curve and zero misfires out of the box without reading anything, you will be disappointed. If you understand what a .22 caliber fastener tool is supposed to do, and you keep your expectations in line with its price and category, the ITW brand's 40088 can be a practical choice. It is at its best in light framing, plate fastening, and general residential and light commercial tasks where mobility and simplicity matter more than speed and luxury feel. Watch how I move through the features and usage points on screen and map that to your own projects, concrete type, frequency of use, and your comfort with powder loads. If this walkthrough helped, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment with your experience so others can see real-world feedback before they buy.